Yo, what's good, people? I'm Eddie, and this is Eddie's Thoughts. Today I'm in the lovely Antalya, just soaking up some sun, soaking up the scenery. It's really nice out here. But I'm not come to speak about travel or anything. With this segment, I'm going to be speaking about is free thinking. So we know this modern age, free thinking is pretty much under attack. The thoughts we have and the ideas that we form, not when the ideas that we form when we grow is something to cherish nowadays, as it's seriously under attack. As we know, these different movements that are really agendas, like the cancel culture and just all of these other hashtag segments or fraternities or whatever you call them, these things are pretty much getting in the way of us being free thinkers, actually thinking for our own and actually critiquing actual things in life. Say for instance, like the cancel culture. Like, I find that ridiculous how you could say one statement, maybe even in your past, on Twitter, on social media, or just say one statement that it might be ignorant or might just be like a serious critique. And from that one thing you do, a lot of the times it goes back to the person in the past. And for that one thing you do, they want to cancel your whole career and feel that you shouldn't eat, taking away your ability to provide for your family, to eat, and to just live. I feel it's ridiculous nowadays, and that's where we have to think. I think it takes away from the actual. I think it takes away from the actual thing, is that a lot of these agendas that are put across, these cancel cultures, a lot of these agendas that are pushed and these hashtags that are pushed, is to cancel our freedom of speech. And it's been pushed so much nowadays that people tend to not think for themselves. People tend to have this kind of this kind of like social justice mindset, when really and truly it's all bullshit. That's not how you really think. You're just saying it to appease society or the government or whoever's pushing these agendas. You're saying stuff to appease them. And I feel in a way that this makes you, for me, that makes me uncomfortable, real uncomfortable in my skin. I want to be comfortable to the, I want to be comfortable to the point where I don't have to worry and filter what I have to say. Do you know what I mean? Most times these critiques and stuff are probably for the best. It makes people realize, it makes people not stagnant in what they do. It makes people understand where they've gone wrong, or understand where that people just have people are just different. Not everyone's going to agree with you, but in that it should be embraced, and in a way that it's getting shut down artificially is just, I feel it just becomes even more toxic. But I think, like I said, this whole cancel culture, this whole agenda pushing, I feel it's put there to take us away from what's really important, our humanity. And I don't know what, we all know what this kind of thing's going to be leading into, like a kind of I can't even say the word, totalitarian state, where you're pretty much a slave. You pretty much can't say what you think. You pretty much have to do things for these societies the fraternities that are pushing these agendas. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say, man. I'm gonna continue to enjoy my holiday and just try to think for yourself a little bit more. I think another thing as well, media, films, music, everything, they push a certain lifestyle. They push a certain way you should live. And you can't say, as people obviously watch it and take it just for entertainment purposes, it actually does have like a stronghold in how you think, in how you live your life, in how you're influenced. And I feel it's a thing where it's all good to watch these things and these entertainment and these things, but you have to stay grounded, you have to stay balanced and understand what is important for yourself. Because a lot of things, like, we're all different. One thing that's important to me might not be important to someone else. And the way you understand it is just like knowing yourself, or having that ability to be able to think critically about yourself. You understand? And with all these things, social media and all these things, in a way, it takes you away from thinking. I think that's like the main thing. So I say this to say, try to think a bit more. Like, try to have some time at least just to take away all these distractions and have time to critically think. Once you have that time to critically think, you come to the understanding that a lot of these agendas that are being pushed is to just take us away from what's really important. I mean, I come from a religious background, and a lot of these things will take you away from actually listening to the word, like actually reading the Bible or whatever. I don't know, whatever, if you read the Quran or whatever you do read, it'll take you away from actually knowing what's important in life. So yeah, that's pretty much what we've got to say. And yeah, check out a few more of our videos, and peace, man. Peace.